Okay, but what is your name?
Oh, sorry, Natalie. I did not hear. I apologize, Natalie.
Natalie who? Natalie who?
Natalie Pate.
Eight.
Welcome to one of the most bewildering arraignments you'll ever see. Today we're watching Juliet Van Ocean Bear Martinez stand before the court in Michigan on a misdemeanor drug paraphernalia charge. But this is no routine hearing. Quickly derails the process with erratic responses, confusion over legal basics, and an attempt to negotiate community service instead of facing formal charges. She's representing herself, then not, then maybe. Meanwhile, the judge is trying to pull her back to reality. And just when it seems like things might spiral completely out of control, a surprising reveal about her mental health evaluation flips the case's direction. Strap in because this hearing gets weird, emotional, and unexpectedly revealing. Who is really in control? Here's the defendant, the court, or someone else. Let's break it down, step by step.
Court does call the case of the people versus Juliet Van Ocean Bear Martinez.
It's Township.
All right. Ma'am, can you state your name, please?
Devin Julia Martinez.
All right. Mr. Martinez, this is an arraignment on a misdemeanor complaint that alleges that on or about May 18th, 2025, at the location of Carpenter Road in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you were in possession of drug paraphernalia. Do you understand the nature of that charge, ma'am?
Yes.
That's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 90 days in jail, $500 fine plus court cost, and any substance abuse counseling the court deems necessary. You understand that?
Correct.
All right. And my first question to you is, do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Here's where things start getting shaky. The judge asks if she wants an attorney, and Juliet hesitates, then outright says it isn't necessary. Now, this is crucial. The Sixth Amendment guarantees the right to counsel, especially in criminal cases, but some defendants mistakenly believe self-representation is the faster or cheaper route. What we're seeing here is uncertainty, and maybe even fear. This hesitation is common when defendants don't fully grasp the legal system, more when mental health issues cloud judgment. The judge, however, knows exactly where this could go. And spoiler, it's not good if she tries to wing it solo.
It isn't necessary. It isn't
Is it
necessary.
necessary?
It isn't necessary.
Well, it might be.
I said it isn't necessary, so could I just speak for myself?
Okay, what do you want to do on the case?
Just let me think.
Hey, Ms. Martinez,
Yeah.
are you still, you had other cases a while back. Are you still on probation on those cases?
No.
Okay, so you're not before the court on any other things?
I am, but none of them are drug related, and they're about to be finished.
Well, maybe. What other courts are you before, Ms. Martinez?
Is this relevant? She asks when the judge presses about her other cases. That's a red flag. Juliet's dismissive tone shows a lack of understanding, or maybe an unwillingness to confront reality. But legally, prior cases can absolutely impact new charges, especially if probation or unresolved sentences are involved. The judge isn't being nosy, he's protecting due process. And what Juliet doesn't realize is, this moment is what often leads to repeat offenders digging themselves into deeper legal holes. She thinks she's controlling the narrative, but the system sees the whole picture.
Is it necessary to expound upon this?
Pardon?
Is this relevant?
Well, it could be, because you could be facing additional sanctions depending on those cases, depending on what happens in this case.
Well, is there any way to lay this down, like have it like
To do what?
have it go, like, is there any way to like forget about this somehow?
This part is jaw-dropping. Juliet asks if there's any way to forget about this, maybe swap the charge for community service. That's not how arraignments work. You can't negotiate a punishment before even entering a plea. This isn't a barter system. It's a legal process grounded in statute and precedent. The judge remains calm, but this signals Juliet doesn't comprehend the weight of the situation. Is she avoiding accountability, or is something deeper at play like diminished capacity? Either way, this back and forth is veering dangerously close to chaos.
Is there anything that I can do, like community service or something that could do instead of
Mr. Martinez, you don't have. That's why I think you would need an attorney. I mean, you can proceed on your own if that's what you want to do. But quite frankly,
Notice the judge's shift here. He's done probing now. He's urging, quite frankly. He says, I don't think it's a wise call. That's not courtroom filler. That's a warning. Judges rarely offer opinions unless something is seriously off. And when Juliet casually mentions going with a lawyer, it shows she's barely grasping the stakes. This isn't just about legal rights. It's about having someone to translate her situation into terms the court can act on. Without counsel, Juliet's at risk of self-incrimination, procedural errors, or worse. And with mental health already circling this case, the urgency doubles.
knowing a little bit about your history, I don't know that would be a wise call on your part.
Guess so. Like what? Like, I suppose.
Ms. Martinez, just answer me this. Are you represented by the public defender's office on your other matters?
Yes.
Okay, don't you think it might be wise if they help advise you on this matter and also help you with those other matters? Doesn't that make sense to you?
In a way.
In a way. Okay, in a good way?
In a way that is like, I can have this be adjourned with a bond. Can I know what the bond is?
Ms. Martinez, I don't even have a plea from you at this point.
Oh, please, I'm guilty.
No, I didn't mean that.
Oh.
So,
I'm not protesting to the allegations. I would like to
well,
just,
hold on. I don't want you saying anything about the offense.
well, I do. I see no way around it. It's plain and clear and simple. And
Well,
there's
I know that, and that's why people get attorneys, because sometimes they don't see any way around it.
but it's clear. It's plain. Like, is it really?
Oh, I don't know that, Ms. Martinez.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with a lawyer. Sure.
You will? Good. Okay, public defender case.
Finally, clarity. The public defender steps in, takes over, and immediately stabilizes the courtroom. She waives the formal reading, pleads not guilty, and requests a longer pre-trial, delay revealing Juliet's referral to a forensic center. Now that's a game changer. A forensic psychiatric evaluation can determine if Juliet is even competent to stand trial. This could pivot the entire case toward mental health court or treatment-based resolution. The lawyer also subtly alerts the judge Juliet's situation isn't just legal, it's clinical, and that changes everything about how this case might unfold.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Ms. Martinez, Your Honor, we would waive any further reading. My client stands mute and ask that a not guilty plea be entered. I would ask, Your Honor, for an adjourned pre-trial date. However, a more lengthier adjournment. The public defender does represent Ms. Martinez on her other matters. She actually has been referred to the forensic center and does have an appointment today with them.
Got
So
it.
I would ask for a lengthier adjournment to that end, Your Honor.
You should have led with that. All right.
The appointment is today?
When she has the appointment today?
It's scheduled for today per the letter from the center.
Got it. Do you know when the hearing date is set on the other matter?
Her latest court date in circuit court is July 28th, and her bond denied is on her bond is denied on that case. So
Got
I
it.
believe it's
This is a textbook example of judicial balance. The judge grants the delay and sets bond at $5,000 with 10%, knowing full well Juliet is already being held on a more serious case. Why does this matter? Because it ensures she gets credit for time served if this case moves forward. It's also a strategic move. The bond isn't designed to release her, but to keep legal consistency across her cases. Plus, the judge includes strict no contact and substance use conditions, protecting the community and framing this as more than a slap on the wrist. This is precision judging in action.
28.
Okay, so what I will do is I'll adjourn this matter out to August 6, 2025, 9 a.m. I'll set the defendant's bond so that she's getting credit because she's being held on that other case. I'll set her bond at a $5,000, 10% bond on this case. Order standard conditions, including no assaultive behavior, no alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms.
Does-
Martinez. Well,
Miss,
Well, I'll
ma'am,
be down-
it says the forensic center is coming to see me today.
Even after the ruling, Juliet still seems confused. She forgets her attorney's name, then trails off mid-sentence. That small moment, Natalie who, may seem trivial, but it underscores everything we've seen. A defendant disconnected from the process, unsure of what's happening, and possibly struggling with deeper issues. Her future hinges on whether she receives treatment, legal guidance, and clarity moving forward. And credit to the judge and public defender both showed restraint, patience, and professionalism in a situation that could have escalated quickly. This isn't just courtroom drama. It's a glimpse into how fragile justice can be when someone slips through the cracks.
it's scheduled for today, but I'm not sure if maybe I don't have the most updated information. So there's a chance it might be rescheduled, but from what I can see, it looks like it was scheduled for today. But either way, we'll be in touch, Ms. Martinez. But you're all set for court here today.
What is your name?
We're all set for court here today, Ms. Martinez, but I'll be down to see you before August.
Okay, but what is your name?
Oh, sorry, Natalie. I did not hear. I apologize, Natalie.
Natalie who? Natalie who?
Natalie Pate.
Eight.
So what just happened here? Juliet Martinez was arraigned on a misdemeanor drug paraphernalia charge, but what looked like a simple case revealed a complex web of legal confusion, prior cases, and likely mental health struggles. The judge wisely pushed for legal representation, and the public defender took immediate control, requesting a forensic evaluation and an extended pretrial window. With her other court date looming and bond denied in that case, this arraignment wasn't just a legal step, it was a lifeline. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. We've got more real cases, raw drama, and legal insight coming your way.